Hi friends, welcome to the series Glimpses of Legal Legends of India. In the present episode, we will be discussing the life of a great lawyer, Alladi Krishnaswami Ayyar. He was born on 14th of May 1883 in a very poor family. His entire education was through charity. He passed his BA exams and enrolled himself for law in Madras Law College. During that period, he started his internship with a great legal legend of that time, P.R. Sundara Ayyar. He always regarded this office as a Gurukul. Such was his financial condition when he joined a senior that he had no money, or rather not enough money to go by tram. So what he is to do is, he is to hang on to the horse carriage on the back side. But the problem was, whenever the driver had whipping to the horses, that is chabuk, the backlash came and hit him, but he never uttered a single word. That was his dedication towards work. After he started going from tram, he never wasted a time. In tram, he would read various case laws of the volumes of Indian appeals and law reports. Subsequently, in the evening, he would sit in Marina Beach reading various judgments. Soon, because of his knowledge, integrity and studious character, he built a huge practice in Madras High Court. He had a very novel way of working on his cases. He will put the entire case before all his juniors, and then he would ask them to give their views. So a collective view was developed in this process. At the same time, the juniors had to do research, and this benefited them throughout their life. He had that art of understanding as to what is going on in the mind of a judge, and probably he would change the tracks of his arguments, looking into as to where does the judge is travelling. There is a short story that pertains to Justice V.R. Krishna Ayyar. His father had told V.R. Krishna Ayyar that whenever Alladi Krishnaswami Ayyar is arguing a case of Hindu law, he should attend that court and hear the case argued, even though that may require not going to his college. So that was the respect, command which was there of Sir Alladi Krishna Ayyar. He was a person who always kept in his mind that he has started as a poor student, and he accepted briefs even when there was a very little payment made. In one such case, Kesar Singh approached him for filing an appeal before Madras High Court. Unfortunately, he had no money with him, not even equal to the court fees required in the court. Mr. Alladi Ayyar went through the entire case. It involved an interesting question of Hindu law. He argued the case successfully, and Kesar Singh was very happy. There is one more incident. When Alladi Ayyar was arguing a case in federal court, his arguments were over before the lunch. But during the lunch, the Chief Justice of Federal Court requested Alladi Krishnaswami Ayyar to argue the case once again, as a very big dignitary was coming from Europe and he wanted to show the quality of Indian lawyers to him as to how they are excellent in their deliveries, how they are excellent in their arguments. Now, this kind of cases identically happened several times when dignitaries used to visit Madras High Court. He was an intense reader and he subscribed not only to Indian law reports, but he also subscribed to the journals of America, Australia and Canada. There was a standing instruction to his publisher that whenever a new book on law comes, the same should be sent to him without him placing any kind of an order. As he was a great reader, he used to keep on underlining and marking the books. Because of this, it also so happened that whenever a lawyer had a case and the point involved in the case was read by Alladi Ayyar, the lawyers would borrow his books because they would get a ready-made underlining and notes written on the book, which would help them in shaping and putting forth their arguments. He always had a simple lifestyle. He used to wear dhoti and shirt. There is a very funny incident which took place. Once he was supposed to go for a registrar, for registration of some document. He entered the cabin and sat in front of registrar. The registrar was tremendously annoyed and he said to him, "Do you know for whom this seat is reserved?" He said, "No, I don't know." Registrar said, "This is a seat which I have kept reserved for Sir Alladi Krishnaswami Ayyar. So please get up." After a while, he told the registrar that he is the same person. Registrar was astonished because he was thinking that Alladi Ayyar would come in suit, in an English dress. But looking at the simplicity, he would never understand that this was the same person. Registrar tendered his apology and the matter settled down there. Throughout his life, he never forgot that he had come from a poor family, and hence he gave huge donations and charity work for assisting the poor students, and he had given huge donations especially to Ramakrishna Mission Students' Home, which in turn would help in assisting the poor students in their studies. He was also the member of Constituent Assembly. Such was this great personality who rose from such a poor family and became such an eminent lawyer, a good human being. Team Hammurabi Tablet salutes him.